Well, hello, internet sheeples. Well, I just want to say is the view set that you have from this modern world is that very likely you are going to become very successful in your life. You're going to become a star. Maybe someone will pick you up along the side of the road. See, that is the will of everyone in this world, is to look on their social media accounts and see themselves becoming something big and successful, something someone will like and love. See, I'm a little bit different. I like to do things just for the fun of it. You see, when I was young, I wasn't the very smartest of people. Did a little things I've regretted. But I've come back as a new man, a changed person. Not dissimilar to everyone who stood before him in the very grand courts of being likable in today's society. See, I believe in a tiered system of justice. Someone who is true to themselves should be granted immunity for the great communications of societies. You see, for whatever reason, some of us are a little different than others. It's not bad, it's just different. Yes, yes. Why, you ask? Huh. It's a very good question. Why are some people so different? Well, all our brains are different. All our brains interact on completely different wavelengths. Sometimes some people are completely different than others. Sometimes people are a little bit off. But, mostly people have what's called attained acuity. They're able to be prolific in modern world. But this gives them the skill set to succeed. To succeed over things, And they are the type of people who are very greatly encouraged to just be normal. Just be a normal person. Just completely normal. And they gain fulfillment. It's a true thing. It's called true happiness. A lot of people have different meanings of true happiness. A lot of people think that money can give you happiness. And while that is certainly true on many levels, it also can do terrible things to the human mind. And what we understand, people, is ourselves and how we become connected to money, how it becomes a part of who we are. Maybe, maybe not. But I believe that, you're only worth as much as you are in the physical realm. See, money is just fake fucking numbers that exist in a fucking database somewhere. Has no real value. Just created in our minds. For what? What purpose? What purpose does it yield? Doesn't it not yield some of the most wicked and vile ambitions of humankind? Isn't it created to dysfunction and disrupt instead of providing and supporting and enabling free level fields? You see, in nature, there's no value of money. The only value is the day that you survive, the day the bird can just fly over its wings all around it's free. But the second that that bird gets eaten by a hawk, it's nothing. That is the only true rules of nature. Survive of the fittest. And creatures all around us and all in nature are living these rules out one by one by one. The centipedes, the snakes, the lizards, the fucking bears, the hawks, the eagles. This is the nature of what the world was before humanity came in and created our own civilization, our own sphere of belonging. I don't believe in any of the things that a lot of people do about spirits and whatnot. I believe that there's energy that is transferred all throughout all creatures. You see, it's very simple. As all our energy is absorbed and spread back into the world, it really becomes the case that the world is one singular organism. And we're all just little parts of it. Much like all throughout our body, constantly, organisms are living and breeding. And individual, so to speak. That means one thing, we're all the same. What do we do with that knowledge? We don't use it. No human being on earth uses that knowledge for true intensive purposes. What people tend to do, they tend to not, and nature reabsorbing itself over and over and over again, so that nothing is ever lost. But when it comes to money, it's something that never even existed in the first place. It's like a figment of our imaginations. It's like our mind created the world as it is right now. Very symbiotic, because it's a different thought process of how there is businesses and vehicles now. They're sort of like living beings. We know they're inanimate, but really they have functions of organicness. Vehicle is a stunning example, as vehicles often take on a presence of someone else, an idea. So is that idea not evolution? Or it's all just a figment of your imagination? That is the real thing. Is how do you even know what place in time you are? You know, you think about it, all these billions of years, all these billions of galaxies, and here you are at this one exact point. But what if there are all kinds of points, and we're just in one of them? That's really the nature of when people use their brains. They can really think about things. They can really understand the world is meant to be. And you start to realize that there's a lot to this world that we don't know. We don't know everything. Even though humans think that they're the most intelligent creatures they've ever been and ever existed, because that's all the proof we have of it. We have many answers that we do not have. So humans, despite their greatest and most incredible feats, we're still very, 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 very fucking small. not only in the universe on a physical level, but on a dimensional level. You know what I mean? Like, we only know one point. What if there's many? So what I'm saying, just finish this up. So what I'm saying is perhaps maybe the way we create the modern world isn't perhaps the best way, because there could be trillions of examples out there of what constitutes a proper and right reality. But we make that reality ourselves. It's been told, and it has been lessened. Remember this, people. Always keep your sunny side up.